Perfect, thank you so much. Thank you so much, bye-bye.
We've just checked out of our guest house in Bansko and now we're heading to Plovdiv, a really interesting city in Bulgaria that was actually named the European City of Culture in 2019.
In order to get there though, we have to take what is one of the slowest trains in the world.
Wow. If it wasn't for all the people here, I'd think this station is abandoned.
It is one of the more interesting stations we've been to, isn't it?
Yeah. This bit is scary. One of the most scenic mountain train rides in the world. We are so close to the road that I can pretty much reach out and touch it. I did a lot of research on this train yesterday and I learned that the reason it's so slow is partly because it goes through some very small mountain passes. It actually goes through the highest station in the mountains. And also because the track is just so narrow that the train might tip off if it were to go any faster. They actually don't make tracks like this anymore.
This train doesn't have a food car, and seeing as it's 4.5 hours long, we brought our own snacks. As we're going to be on this train for quite a while, we're bound to need the toilet at some point. So Izzy has come up with the idea to give you guys a tour of the bathroom. And guess who she's decided is the lucky person who gets to give you that tour? This guy. As in any bathroom, the most important item is the toilet. So if you're squeamish, look away in 3, 2, 1. The toilet actually flows straight out onto the tracks, so you're not actually allowed to use it while the train is stationary. Basically means if the train stops, you gotta hold it. Oh. Well, that's not good. Just turn it back. We won't tell anybody that. It's not the best bathroom I've ever seen in my life, but to be completely honest with you, it's definitely not the worst. There's at least some tissue to use and a flushing toilet. There's no soap or water coming out of the tap, but what we do is always bring sanitizer. It's Fizzy 11, if you wanted to know. All in all, I'd probably give that bathroom a 6 out of 10. Room for improvement, but not that bad.
Since Dale did a toilet tour, I'm going to do a carriage tour. The train splits into 3 different compartments, all of them with 2 sets of seats either side of the aisle. This side has got 4 seats and the other side has 2. You also get a little table, not really big enough to work on, but definitely big enough to put your snacks on. There's no aircon in here, but the windows do open, so in the summer you can at least not be too hot, although I don't know how hot it gets in Bulgaria. To get between the carriages, you have to open the door and go into the corridor and then outside to the next compartment. Ah. It's actually quite scary doing this. Finally, the seats are pretty comfy. At least we're pretty happy sitting here for 4.5 hours, So if you're only doing a small leg of the journey, you're probably going to be fine.
We probably should have mentioned that this stop isn't actually the final stop on our trip to Plovdiv. We're in the town of September and we need to find our next train.
September.
September?
September.
Izzy knows where we are. We've only actually got 10 minutes until the next train leaves, otherwise we have to wait for over an hour.
And we still have to buy a ticket.
There's that problem as well.
We've got cash. Plovdiv? 2. Thank you. We got tickets super quick. We still got 5 minutes to our train and we know which platform it's on. So let's run. This train from September to Plovdiv is a much shorter train. We managed to just about catch the fast one, which takes 35 minutes. After about 5 hours on trains today, we finally made it to Plovdiv.
We do also have internet in Bulgaria, which makes finding the way to our guest house a lot easier.
We found where we're staying. It's called Guest Rooms and it's in a lovely old building. Thank you.
It's your room. Hi.
Thank you.
Our room in the guest house is super cute. I love all the little details and we have a balcony.
But for now, we're ending the vlog here, so we'll see you tomorrow where we're exploring Plovdiv properly. I don't know what happened. I pressed the buzzer, I think. Ooh.
I can't reach.
I'll just high five myself somehow whilst holding the camera. That worked. I'm just glad I have somebody to high five again. It's not easy high fiving yourself.